So the update on the space. Well, the update on the space is, still working on the painting. It's a slow process, but here we go. Got this wall pretty much done. I'll probably do like a little bit of second coat, where you see stuff really well. Still have to, do the dark, but I got everything cut in for the light gray. I have to finish cutting in on that wall to the corner. Not a big deal, but I will get that done. I just did all this, so all the way along here. And this will probably need a second coat going down, probably do a second coat, around as far as I could reach, You can't really see up high, and it's a dark hallway. So not too worried about it. We got approval to remove these. This one gets more leany every time we keep pushing on it. But yeah, we'll be taking that out. I brought a climb box in, so we got an idea for helmets, for stacking those, and the size it takes up. Just give us an idea when we go by the slat wall, which we try to do, but I guess they weren't open on the weekends. So that's pretty much it. We got a PC going. We're using for internet here, which works really well. And I would highly check this out. If you have T-Mobile, it is like $50 a month, unlimited. And I tested it this morning and I had like 160 down and 30 up. Not bad. So every day we kind of like test it, just curiosity, because if it doesn't work, then we'll have to go with Comcast. But so far it works. It's been great. So we got a monitor, computer, so we can edit videos here. Just kind of finished setting up my stuff today, logins and all that. So I can kind of use this. I still need some photo editing programs. I'll just buy one. They're not expensive, the ones I use. And we got the printer, copier, that's all hooked up. Stereo's good to go. Computer can go through the stereo speakers, which is the ceiling speakers. And then, started the dark color down there. It's supposed to be dark gray. It has more green to it. Maybe it's the paint we used, because of course the chips were like their top of the line paint. I just got their Pro Series from Home Depot, and it's $109 per 5 gallons. So versus $210 for 5 gallons of their mid-range stuff, and then their ultra stuff was like $300. So no, not for a retail space. We're gonna have a mural on this wall, so waiting on Aaron's cousin to check this out and let us know. Got the Talaria, some of the GPX bikes. Yeah, the motorcycles take up a lot more room than like the e-bikes. So we'll be able to fit a lot of e-bikes. The RAR Mantis, we got 2 of those coming in. So if you're interested, hit us up. They'll be coming in here in April. We still need to take away that wall before we paint that corner and that little half wall. I need to get some sheets of, well, we're gonna see if we can reuse some of this wall to cover that door. But that, like I said before, we're gonna do piece of plywood. I think I'll do some shelves and we can kind of display some stuff on the inside here. Obviously get rid of the blind, and then that way that window is totally gone. I got privacy film up, which is awesome. That is just bird poop. I have to go outside and clean that window. It looks horrible. And yeah, that's about it. If you're wondering, like, for our phone system, what we're using, I happen to have Magic Jack at home. We had just got that last year, and then my daughter, like a month later, got a cell phone. The number's clean. No one has the number. We never handed it out. We've never gotten wrong calls on it looking for people. So I set it up here. So we got that going. That's a cheap alternative way to run a small business. We don't need a landline that is all fancy. People nowadays contact you through email or actually even private messenger and stuff through the various social medias. Calling, they're probably not going to call. typically. But we do have a phone. We do have an answering machine, which I do have to program the answering machine to, you know, say, welcome to A&M Moto Toys, please leave a message, and we'll get right back to you, you know, something like that. So, anyways, I say it's looking good, and I need to go because my daughter is home sick with a fever, so I just wanted to come in and quickly kind of cut around a bunch of this, hit a couple spots a second time, finish that wall, and call it good. I'll probably come back down here in a little while, but go home for a few hours, and then I'll come back in. So I live pretty close. So hopefully you love these videos just to see what it takes to get going. It takes a lot of money, apparently. Every little thing. We're getting the utility switched over in our name, and they all want deposits. It's like water wants a $500 deposit. Why do you want a $500 deposit? Water company? We have a sink and a toilet. We're probably only going to, that's probably more than we'll pay all year for water. I mean, let's get real. So utilities, I could, I guess, understand. That might be 500 bucks for that. That might be something. But water? Yeah, I don't get that one. Whatever. But that's life in retail, you know. There's all these little expenses people don't tell you. And, you know, in our home, we didn't need to leave a deposit. I know some states, maybe you do. Let me know in the comments if in your state, for your home, if you had to give deposits for utilities. I don't recall us doing that when we moved here. If we did, it wasn't much. Maybe it was 100 bucks. I don't know. So let me know. Just looking at this wall. I think it's going to look good once I start cutting this one in. Then we'll probably hit this another coat. We found that this must not have been put on while the paint was like shaken good, because this doesn't get marks. It's just a weird oddity. I noticed that when I moved the box over there the other day. What do y'all think? I got the walls down. I just kind of stored them over there for now. Kind of cleaned up for the time being. And yeah, looks pretty good, huh? We'll go show you from this direction. Here's our office area for now, and with the walls out, it really opens up the space. We'll obviously have to do something here with the transition. Possibly one thing we could do is I could just go ahead and remove that piece of wood through there, terminate it, you know, under the trim there, and then the carpet could just come over a little bit further this way, and which means we'll have to put tack strips down. Kind of stinks. They did not stain that piece of wood, so that means they put that in, put the wall in, and then stained. Oh, that kind of stinks. So I don't know, just sand that down and I guess buy a little bit of stain and hope it matches close enough. No, we're not going to replace that piece of wood just because of that. We don't really care. You know, how much do you spend on a space that technically isn't yours? I don't know. That's a hard one to say. So I just have the garbage can here for the time being, just so that, which is stuck down, and then I concrete busted up, those would not come up. I could not use the drill and get those out. So yeah, I have a little cement at home. I'll just put a little cement in there. Hopefully that side comes out better. I'm guessing they're in pretty good because what I did was this was loose. That was, well, came loose easy. I just took that side and leveraged it up and over and kind of rocked it and eventually tore, you know, the metal piece out. And then I kind of walked it to this angle and I was like, you know what, instead of the bottom getting caught on stuff, you know, getting caught on the carpet because it was hard to, you know, move it, I'll just tip this whole thing up on the smooth end and then much easier to, you know, push around. But I think that would be the thing to do, is because we're going to replace the carpet anyways, just make sure measurement for carpet is a little wider here. And so when we cut it, we just come around here and we cut it, and the carpet is just coming this way by just a little, just where my foot is, outside of my foot there. I don't know if you can see that line, but just down there. And we have extra of this flooring, so I think we have, well, so that's the other thing. We can bring the carpet there, or we have extra flooring where, I guess we could make the cut a little bit nicer, say right there. We'll have to figure out, lay it out, but then add the wood going that way. And then if we can get another one of these, which if we can get another one of those, we can trim it right there, possibly. I don't know. I don't know enough about that. I think the easiest is just carpet, and get the carpet and go right on across. And it's just that a little bit wider with the carpet. It won't be a big deal. This is padded carpet. There's obviously probably a tack strip here. I haven't looked. Yeah, the tack strip right there. See, there's pad. So we do have padding. And yeah, and just get that done. They usually stretch carpet. I think you can rent stretchers and stuff. I've seen them used. I've never personally used one myself. So I don't know if that's a possibility, or if we can get somebody that, maybe we provide the carpet and then and we even lay it out, we even cut it, but it needs stretched, right? And then it might need to be recut, and that's fine. That's not hard. Maybe if we can find somebody to do that for fairly cheap, we'll have this side to do, we'll have the other side. Yeah, we'll be done. Anyways, this is just an update of the space and what I've been doing today, and that's it for today. I am heading home because I am hungry, and my dog's home in his crate, and we're going out to eat tonight to a Brazilian restaurant. So yeah, y'all take care, stay well, stay safe, my friends. Bye.